Hi, everybody.
Hey, guys.
Welcome to Outside the Comfort Zone. Audio,
This
iTunes,
is new.
welcome.
This is crazy.
Because, we are talking to each other.
I've never,
And
looked
we're not, I know,
at you.
I'm like...
Stop looking.
That's what you look like?
God
Because we're so used to looking into a lens.
Okay, so... Pretty much, if you haven't been here before, this is our podcast.
It is.
It is our first episode on iTunes. However, we have 65 over on
I think it's 66
YouTube.
now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's almost the letter of the devil. The letter?
Almost. The letter of the devil. The letter 66.
The letter 66 is the devil. So, who are we?
Well, this is... Okay, well, let's just say this is episode... We're starting over.
Yeah.
We're not going to say this is episode 67.
No, this is
because it is our first one on iTunes. Mm-hmm. And so if there's new people watching, this is episode 1.
Yeah.
We're calling this episode 1.
Yeah.
But if you want to see our faces, we have 66 episodes only on YouTube on Outside the Comfort Zone.
Yeah, and it's also on SoundCloud in case for some reason you're somehow listening to this, but you can't access iTunes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Android users.
Yeah.
So I personally do not use an iPhone.
You're going to hell.
Because I never will, because I don't enjoy them.
Oh, let's not start this debate now. That'll be a later one. That'll be the most controversial one ever.
Terrible. But yeah, so this podcast is obviously on SoundCloud also. And what's that thing called? Splatter? Stitcher. It's called Stitcher. It's also on Stitcher.
Everyone can listen to this. So I'm Ashley.
And I'm Justin.
Oh my god, it's so crazy. So we both make YouTube videos.
We do. Well, I don't.
Well, you have a channel where you produce videos.
I do that.
You always forget about that.
I do, yeah. I forget what I do. Well, because we don't do it to make YouTube videos. We do it to make films, and then they just go on YouTube, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm not I'm a YouTuber. I went to. So what did you do?
Okay. So my name's Ashley. I'm 20. I almost said 19. For a month after my birthday, I'm like, no.
See, I want to say 21.
Oh,
I don't know why.
You're aging yourself.
I know.
Okay. So I am in my 3rd year of university. I'm going for psych, and I have been doing YouTube for 8 years. And
really? Since you were 12?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, since I was 12.
Were those singing videos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those were awful.
Are those all gone?
Oh, yeah.
Does anybody have those?
No.
Nobody.
They're on my computer that I can't turn on anymore. But I still have it.
We could probably take the hard drive out, though.
I would love to see those
Mitch
videos.
could probably do that.
I don't want anyone else seeing
Technician
those videos.
Mitch could do it. Okay, we're gonna get those videos out, and we're gonna share them at some point.
That could be a Patreon perk. We'll talk about that.
Oh, there we go.
But, so yeah, I've been doing videos. I do beauty and advice videos, and I talk about blowjobs and periods on the internet. Isn't that fun?
Is that what you tell your mom you do?
Yeah. I was like, Mom, guess what I do? Aren't you proud?
Or you go to a family friend thing, and it's just oh, what do you do for a living? It's
porn. I do porn.
I do visual porn without the nudity.
Yeah, no.
The nudity.
It's just me talking, and my voice is just so sexy. And
I work on Quest, the chat line.
Call in.
Hi, this is Justin. I know you're looking for a woman, but I can pretty much do anything they can.
Okay, and introduce you.
So I am Justin. I'm also 20, but I'm 6 or 7 months older than you.
You're 10 years older than
I'm 8 years older than you.
Oh, fuck, math.
Because you just turned 20.
I did.
That was funny when you turned 20. I was like, man, you're young.
I was like, you're younging, which is my YouTube channel. Guys, go check it out, Younging19.
It should be called Younging29.
I should. Everyone makes that joke, and I'm like, it's never funny.
It's not funny.
It's not ever one time funny.
Try having your name Justin. It's like, hey, Justin Time. I'm like, fuck you.
Hey, you Justin.
Yeah.
That wasn't as good as
This Justin.
This Justin.
Ashley Justin. It just sounds like it's your show, and I'm just a joke.
Ashley's Justin here.
So yeah, I'm Justin. I'm 20, and I just finished a 2-year film program.
I think we both sound so fucking just bored right now because we're just talking about ourselves. We're like, yeah.
So this is what I do.
I go.
I'm the best.
Oh, this is also a little bit explicit, guys. Not to completely break off Justin.
So we're not gonna censor ourselves.
No, and things get a little bit controversial sometimes. Because if you don't know our background, it's not.
We talk a lot about the Holocaust not happening.
Yeah, for sure. But
let's just put that out there right now. 9/11 and the moon landing didn't happen.
Fake. So you should probably go back and get some background info by watching our other podcasts if you want. Because we're not serious.
Or don't.
Just know that 99% of the things that we say are sarcastic, and we're not going to say that in any other podcast. So you can just be the first one to know that we're not actually horrible people.
And if you want us to talk about something, just comment or. I don't know how. Does iTunes have a description where we can put other links in?
They can leave reviews. Oh no, Well, maybe.
Do we have like a description? We have to
We
figure
have
out
a
this whole
description.
iTunes thing. Oh, there is a description.
Yeah, there's a
Okay,
description.
Technician Mitch has told us that there's a
And make
description.
sure if you guys are listening to this on iTunes, you give it 5 stars so more people see the podcast.
Oh yeah, you guys should do that.
Rate it. Be like, they're so funny and they're never offensive ever.
Ever.
They're so cool.
We're gonna have to put the explicit tag.
Oh, for sure.
For this because
we're
we're
never
gonna...
offensive or explicit except for the tag. Explicit.
Except for any of it.
So you did film school.
Yeah, I did film school,
You're now working
and
at
now
a-
I'm working for a production company, just kind of doing some like entry level stuff, but I'm also doing like stuff on the side. So we're like shooting short films, and we have a channel called TimeStop Productions. So go check it out on YouTube. We make like short films, and they're like really cool. So you should like go look at them and stuff
With your eyes, just
with
do
your
it.
eyes and
So,
your ears.
I mean, also, like, pay full attention. Don't be one of those assholes who's like...
Don't
just
be a
sitting there.
semi-watcher. If you go to the kitchen to get some popcorn, pause it.
Yeah, get a full-on boner. Be a full-on hard watcher. You know, not like
Don't get a
semi.
boner while you watch it.
If you
Please.
do.
Actually, if you do, that's just a perk of being
Someone-
a filmmaker.
okay.
We elicit emotion through your penis.
Through your penis. I was doing YouNow yesterday with my friend Taylor, and someone sent me a Snapchat of them masturbating to the YouNow
To the
show,
you now. Wow.
which was just the most flattering.
That's pretty flattering.
I mean, right?
And then you just stop and go, just make like a weird face for them to just be like, soft. and then like,
no, that makes them come. They
Oh,
were like,
probably.
weird shit. Ugh.
oh, weird.
So we're gonna jump into it. If you want to check us out on the internet, just search OTCZ, and
That stands for
hopefully you guys
Outside the
like
Comfort
it.
Zone.
It does. It's
Yeah,
the acronym.
OTCZ.
It's so fun.
And then like on Twitter, we use hashtag OTCZ for everything.
Yeah, hashtag OTCZ. Our Twitter is OTComfortZone because like the handle was too long. But
And OTCZ was taken by some oil company or something.
piece of shit. We hate them.
Yeah, we should all lobby against them. Lobby against the oil companies. Vote Liberal.
Vote Liberal. Justin Trudeau. We're Canadian also, by the way.
Oh yeah, we're Canadian. We're from
So,
Canada.
We won't talk about U.S. politics unless it's about Donald Trump being a piece of garbage rapist.
Or Obamacare. What? Donald Trump raped somebody? When did this happen?
His first wife, he raped her. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So who said so?
His wife, like 10, 15 years ago.
Was like, oh, he raped me.
We talked about this before.
Did we?
Yeah.
Have we ever talked about this?
Before? Yes, well, we certainly have.
I'm pretty sure we haven't. We played that game that was Trump or Bush,
We
and it was
did.
stupid things they said. That was really funny.
And then we also talked about him raping his wife, and you were like, but did he just say that, or did she just say that, like, now
To get money because
attention?
he's
And
like
I
a
was
billionaire
no, it
and
was like
stuff.
10 years ago, and you're like, oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure we never had that conversation.
For
But
sure.
that sounds like something I would say.
It was on the podcast. Go find
Okay,
it.
so Trump is a rapist. But he's probably still going to win because, I mean, American politics, they vote in stupid people.
Well,
That's
I don't
generally
know,
what
Bernie
happens.
Sanders looks great. He's just a cute little old man who's not a dumb piece of shit.
I think Tom Mulcair should go to the States and run right now. Just jump in the race. Be like,
jump-
you know what? I got this.
I
Don't
might
worry
be
about it.
Canadian, but you know what? Hello.
Yeah, I'm not even a citizen here.
No.
No, isn't Obama like from Pakistan or something? Like he's not a citizen, is he?
Yes, he's a citizen.
What was that whole thing? Like somebody wanted to see his passport?
Yeah, because they were racist.
Oh.
Yeah, they're like, you're brown, you're not from here, we're racist, here, look.
Oh, but he's like totally American.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was born somewhere else. Wasn't he born somewhere else?
No.
Wasn't he born in like Fiji or something?
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
Yes.
Okay, you guys are looking at me like I'm an idiot. I'm pretty sure I'm correct. Like, where was he born?
In America.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, well, I think he's doing great.
Great.
He hasn't really done anything.
He's done so much stuff.
He tried Obamacare.
Which worked. So many more people are covered. He lowered unemployment to 8%. I like how we started this with like, we're not going to talk about American politics.
We're not going to talk about American politics. This entire thing's going to be about American politics.
Okay, let's jump into your news story.
Okay.
We can't be this offensive on the first episode. We have to ease these new people.
I feel like I'm not being offensive.
I feel like you for sure are.
I'm being ignorant. It's a difference.
I mean, there's definitely an
It's great
overlap.
being ignorant because you don't have to worry about being offensive because you're like, I'm too dumb.
You know, that's true.
That's a fair point.
That's a fair point.
Okay, well, there was this news story.
Okay.
There was this 15-year-old kid
Yeah.
in Germany.
Oh, okay. In the German.
In Germany. His name was probably like
Heinz
or like Auschwitz or like something like that. I don't know any German words.
Oh my god. His
Okay,
name
I'm
was
joking.
probably like
his
Oven or
his name
something.
his name was Das Otto. And he didn't like his parents' music. They're on a road trip. They're going from Germany to Italy.
Oh, I want to go to Italy.
I know, right? That sounds like amazing. Like they can just go for a road trip. And have you been to Italy? Technician Mitch has been to Italy.
Oh fuck.
Oh man, he should take me to Italy.
For your honeymoon. Go to
Yeah.
Italy.
So I
Justin's
think
gay.
let's not throw that out there on the first podcast. I have a girlfriend that I'm living with, so she's my beard. Because I can't grow an actual one. I'm growing like a weird half one right now.
It's a polygamous relationship.
Yeah. A bisexual polygamy. Mm-hmm. So, it'd be so cool to live in Europe and be like, hey, where do you want to go for dinner? Italy. And like just drive there in like 2 hours. Yeah. Like they can just go from country to country. Like we can go to like Saskatchewan, which is like doesn't
why
change
would you
anything.
ever go there?
It doesn't change anything. So yeah, I think Europe's kind of cool. I've never been to Europe.
Me neither. Nether?
Me nether.
Me Netherlands.
Me Netherlands. Me Sweden. Yeah, so I've been to the States. Okay. And I've been to New Zealand.
I've been to the States, I've been to Costa Rica, and I've been to Mexico.
Oh, I've been to Mexico.
Mexico's cool.
Yeah. We went there last year for the first time. That's the first time I've been like all-inclusive was last year.
Oh my god, it's the best.
Oh, I think it was 2 years ago maybe. Oh, because like my parents go every year, but then I was just like, finally I saved up enough, and then me and Jamie went with my parents, and her mom came too, and it was like a great...
You know what I'm realizing? No one has any idea how we know each other.
Oh, right.
They're like, why are these two people just speaking to us?
Yeah, so we met in preschool.
Yeah.
We were 4.
Yeah.
Preschool.
Yeah.
We lived in the same town. We grew up in the same town. Yeah. We grew up together. Our parents became friends when we were in preschool. Mm-hmm. So we've known each other for like 16 years. For sure.
And if you want to know the full backstory, then episode 1, OTCZ.
Yeah, go watch the podcast.
Just watch
the video one.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, so this kid, he's on a road trip from Germany to Italy. He doesn't like his parents' music.
Who does?
I mean, he's 15. He's probably like wanting to listen to like, like German raves and stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
So his parents were probably listening to like 1,000 Horses.
Oh. So
or like 7.
Why so many horses?
Well, that's a band.
Why?
You know that song is like Smoke.
On the Water?
No, that's Deep Purple. Anyway, so he's listening to some music on a road trip. And then so he didn't like it. So he was like, I'm gonna do a funny joke. So he took a piece of paper. I'm gonna do a funny joke. That's what he said to himself. This is all in the news story. It said, I'm going to do a funny joke.
Of course it is.
And then he took out a piece of paper, and he wrote help on it.
He pulled an army there yet.
And he wrote help and the license plate number.
Oh my god.
On a piece of paper. But, I mean, he probably didn't write help because it was in Germany, so it's probably like Guggenflagen.
Yeah.
Help. And then he tossed it out the window on the highway. And so... Obviously, this is the smartest thing to do.
Yeah,
the person completely behind them, like directly behind them, saw this piece of paper come flying out of the window, and they're like, maybe we should stop and look at that. So they pulled over, picked up the piece of paper, and looked at it, and it said help and the license plate numbers. So they're like, we're going to call the cops. Because, like, this kid is obviously kidnapped.
Sure.
So they call the cops. The cops set up a blockade on the highway, and this family, like this like sedan, pulls up to this blockade, and the cops come and surround them with guns, point at the car, and tell everyone to get out and get on the ground and everything to save this kid. And then when they were all let go, like it was like the kid was just like, oh, that was just a joke, and all the cops were like, what? It's like the kid probably got like an ass whooping when he got like back to like Italy or wherever he was going. But yeah, so apparently that kid was just an asshole to his parents. And his parents almost got arrested for kidnapping their own kid.
How fucked up does a person... Like, if someone tossed a piece of paper out of their window, I'd be like, you're a piece of shit. Stop littering. I wouldn't be like, let's go see what that is.
Oh, yeah. That's actually a good point.
Like, why?
You're completely focusing on the people that helped out. If there was a kidnapping, you're like, well, why would you help out?
Like a shitty kid, obviously. But,
yeah.
Like, why would you pull over
That is a good point.
They were probably, like, pulling over to have sex, and then they're like, oh my god, trash.
Oh my god, trash. Let's read it.
Let's read this trash.
Let's call the cops. So I wanted to talk about what's the shittiest thing you did as a kid to piss off your parents? Or that you feel bad for them?
Okay, I've always had this weird mindset that it's like, if I say something that I know I would regret, but I just want to hurt them, like, you know how kids are like, I hate you.
Oh, yeah.
I was always paranoid that if I said that, my parents would die.
What? Like, that doesn't even make sense.
No, I was paranoid that if I said something that I regret, my parents would die and I would never get the chance to make up with them.
Oh, so you would like, they would die before you got the chance to be like, I was just kidding.
Yeah, just kidding, don't hate you.
Just kidding, don't hate
you.
you.
So I've never really said anything that I regret to my parents.
So you never like were like, I hate you, because you thought that they might die, and then they would just think that you hate them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense. I thought you meant like, you would say like, I hate you, and then they would just die.
I'd be like dead.
Like that would just kill them.
No, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think. I'm sure I've done some shitty stuff. Like, when I was 6, it's like a literal shitty thing. Like, I literally had diarrhea on my dad. But that's like the shitty.
So how old are you?
6.
Oh, I thought you said 16. 16. 16, I shit on my dad. It was for this website. We got paid a lot of money, but
Ew.
it's over now.
It's over now. Anyways, I paid off university, so...
They didn't have any money to get through university, so we found this site. It's called scatonyourdad.com. And what you do is you
Scat on your dad.
scat on your dad. And then you get like 10 grand to go to school.
That's great. Yeah, that's how much university is in Canada.
Yeah.
4 years, 10 grand.
4 years, 10 grand. And then you go to the States and it's like 150 grand per year.
Per semester.
Yeah. And like 7 semesters per year.
Obviously. So what's the shittiest thing you did?
I was a pretty good kid, actually. I didn't do that many shitty things. I beat up a lot of people at school.
Yeah.
So, like, I would always get in fights at school. I got, like, you know, like, the book in elementary school where, like, if you were bad, you got your name written in the book.
Oh, yeah.
And if you got your name written in the book, like, 3 times, you got suspended.
Yeah.
I had, like, a page where it was just, like, Justin punched a kid. Justin, like, slid on ice and cut himself. Justin slammed some kids.
Bad?
I don't know. They just, like, started making up stuff. They're like, Justin was writing something on a piece of paper.
He threw it out the window.
Justin was learning. Yeah, he threw it out the window. The cops came. I just wrote help on a piece of paper, threw it out the school window, and then the cops came, SWAT. He's just like, we need to save this kid.
Help.
He was obviously kidnapped by his teacher.
Obviously.
No, I just beat up kids. But my parents never really had to deal with it. It was kind of like an internal school thing.
Yeah, for
where, like,
sure.
they didn't really know about it.
Like the teachers never told your parents?
No, the teachers didn't know my parents.
Okay. I don't feel like your parents would ever go to, like, school meetings. They're probably like...
No,
yeah,
they never met any of my teachers. I think they met my teachers, like, in elementary school when I had the problems. But I think, like, I don't think my teacher had ever... Or I don't think my parents have ever been to, like, a junior high or a high school.
No.
I don't think they've ever been to, like, those, like, parent-teacher interviews.
Oh, God, no.
I don't think my parents have ever
My
gone.
mom used to go to those. Oh, who was your favorite teacher?
My video teacher.
Okay. What about, like...
in grade 10, because, like, he's the one who made me want to do video.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So that, like,
Okay.
he, like, kind of inspired me to be amazing.
I really liked...
That's why I'm so great now.
Mr. Delazay.
Oh, he was good. Grade 6.
He's very cool.
That was the year that I was living in a tent. So he would always be like, how was the tent last night? And I was like, it was cold. 'Cause...
I almost died again.
Yeah, no, it was, and then the one night, like, the one day, like, when the tent, because there was, like, that tornado, but, like, the tornado didn't hit us, it was just really windy.
It was just, like, right beside you.
Well, it was, no, there was, like, funnel clouds and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We ran out of the way. But, no, like, it took my tent, and it threw my tent, like, it took my tent away with all my stuff in it, and then I had to go to school the next day still, and he was like, how was your sleep? I was like, my tent's gone. He was like, what? I was like, I slept in the trailer because my tent left. He was like, with all your stuff in it? I was like, yeah, I don't have my homework. And he's like, it's okay. It's okay.
It's like you're in a disruptive lifestyle right
Yeah.
now.
No, because he lived, like, right by where I do. Where I did.
He was great.
He lived out there, so he would like drive by our house and be like, it's looking good. He's like, you got the walls up today. I'm like, yeah, we did. He was a sweet teacher.
I just imagine him, like, driving by, like in a creepy way.
In a creepy way, and just, like, in his van.
Walls are up today.
The walls are up today. I can't see you anymore.
Soon I won't be able to see you undress.
Yeah.
He was very cool.
Yeah, he was really cool. He was not a... And then he went to be the vice principal of that other school.
I know. Oh.
Man.
I
Yeah,
hope
we
he's doing
definitely
good.
missed out.
He was cool.
We had... my grade 7 teacher flashed her bum at me.
Who was that?
Flontac.
I saw her at the
She
bar
moved-
the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
She mooned me and my dad. We were driving, and
was
she was
cool.
she was doing, like, a yoga class outside.
Oh.
And we drove up, and we were, like, stopped at a stop sign. And I was like, hey, that's my teacher. And my dad, like, looks over. He's like, oh. And then she just, like, looks at us. And then she just whips down her pants. And we were like, he's like, that one? The one with the butt? I was like, yeah, that's her. He's like, yeah, all right.
Cool teacher.
It was like, sweet teacher. And then they didn't go, yeah, I think that's your interviews. Because he's like, I've seen her butt.
I can't.
So, no, that actually
She
did
can't
happen.
say shit about my kid because I saw her ass.
Yeah, I've seen her ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was pretty funny. And then, like, the next day at school, she was just super awkward about it. But, like, anything wrong, just in case.
Yeah.
Because I was good at math. I wasn't good at anything else. So then I wouldn't just fuck around in that class because I didn't care.
So you'd walk in at the very beginning of the day and she'd be like, Justin, get out.
Yeah, no, I'm not even kidding. She would do that. Like, I would walk in and she'd be like, okay, everyone take a seat. Justin, just go outside. And I'm like, all right. Like, go sit in the hallway. And then she'd give everybody their work to do. And then she'd come out to the hallway, give me my work, and I would just do it in the hallway.
That's amazing.
It was like for an entire, like, class, that was what I did.
I really enjoyed her. She was really funny.
Yeah.
She saved me from getting beat up in 7th grade.
Really? Who's
Yeah.
going to beat you up?
Do you remember Haley?
Yeah.
Okay, so there was this girl, and she was dating this guy that I had previously dated in 7th grade.
Okay.
And I guess he was telling her that I looked really pretty one day.
Oh. So she wanted to beat you up and make you not look pretty.
Yeah.
She wanted to mess your face up. Yeah.
She wanted to mess it up. So she comes into the classroom, I guess in her classroom, which was where Miss Fontek was.
Oh, yeah.
She was talking about how, like, oh, that Ashley little shitbag. Oh, no, I'm going to go fuck with her life. And she walked over to the classroom, and she's like, she came in so aggressively. She's like, hey, what's up? Like, are you talking to my boyfriend? And I was like, no.
Did you also have Tourette's?
No.
You're just like, no. Fuck.
Haley, no.
Haley, bitch.
Fuck you. And then Miss Fontek was just like right behind her, like, Haley, go back. Ashley, are you okay?
She was singing. She's like fucking Mary Poppins. She was running out with an umbrella. She's like, it's okay, everybody. I'm going to go home.
Everybody sit down.
We're all good. Hop in my bag. Take you home. Go in my basement.
Oh, she was great.
Yeah, she was cool.
I like how we're like, this teacher was great, probably a pedophile. She was great, probably kidnaps people.
No, there's like good people in my life still.
Yeah.
Like Technician Mitch.
Oh, look, we have an audience over here who's not paying attention. How rude.
No, he's not. He's on Reddit or something.
So rude.
But at least he cares.
I think we need to talk about the masturbation video.
Right. So let's just clear out what we just watched.
I mean, should we?
No. So we watched a masturbation video.
Yeah.
And it was interesting.
Yeah.
Disturbing.
Yeah.
Interesting though.
Yeah. So BuzzFeed, I'm sure most of you have seen this. 4 people tried not masturbating for 30 days. And everyone hated it, I think, in that video. So
yeah.
What's the longest you've gone since you started? Not like 12 years.
I don't know, probably a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
My friend, I went like every
I mean, like,
day.
does it, like, is it like how long you've gone without having an orgasm, or how long have you gone without touching yourself?
I think probably like touching yourself.
Oh. Probably a couple weeks.
Okay. Wait. Is it longer now that it's like not just an orgasm?
No, because like, you know, other people can touch you.
Okay. Okay, sure.
So yeah, a couple weeks.
My friend, like, I would go, like, in a very regular basis, right? And then my friend was telling me that he didn't masturbate for 3 months, like, just to see. Like, just for funsies.
I don't believe that.
He's the kind of person who would 100% not.
Well, that's weird.
And I was like, I guess I should maybe try that. And I lasted for, like, 2 weeks, and I was like, fuck that.
Yeah, I don't think there's any benefits of not
like,
doing
if you're
it.
having regular sex, like, maybe your sex drive is up a little bit. But I'm so stressed and I'm not fucking anyone, so it's like I need to fuck myself.
Well,
This is the kind of quality content you get on this podcast.
yeah. I don't know. Is there any like medical, like isn't it like good for you?
Yeah, it can like.
Didn't Donald Trump say it was good for you or
Yeah,
something?
and Donald Trump knows everything, but it can reduce the chance of prostate cancer in men.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And it
masturbate
also,
every day.
what else does it do? It releases endorphins. Doesn't it make you happy?
Yeah, like when I'm sick, that's when I need to do it because it makes me feel better.
Yeah, and like it gets rid of headaches, but it only gets rid of headaches for girls.
Yeah, it's
That was
good
like
on
a
your
thing.
period. It relaxes your muscles.
Well, it's what does it do for? It releases like estrogen or something into like your brain, and it stops headaches for girls. It's something like that. I don't know what it means.
I really just want someone to be like, that's literally not what happens at all.
That is not what happens at all. You have no idea what you're talking about.
None of that thing happens. It's actually really bad for you.
No, I'm pretty sure it does something like good for girls' heads, but like not for guys.
But not for guys' heads.
No, like it doesn't do anything for guys.
Not for the heads of their penises.
Oh, I'm getting parched.
Parched? With some...
Parched.
Parched? In your apartment?
How
How long is this?
Well,
It's
about 8 inches.
30... So this is about 32 minutes. Justin's going to sneak off and get some water right now.
Yeah, well, what we can do is Ashley,
Yes.
why don't you tell me a story?
Okay, great.
What happened to you today? Like,
Okay.
why were you busy this morning?
Well,
What's your plan for tomorrow?
my plan for tomorrow is that I'm going to go into class and I'm going to hate everything. So here's the thing, guys. A little factoid about me. I have a bunch of midterms coming up. University's really awful. And is there anyone else out there who's just like constantly wanting to drop out? I want to drop out so bad. I just want to stop everything that I'm doing with my whole life. And I learned out I have a gluten intolerance recently, which just adds to the shit.
Oh yeah, you turn into a 21st century person who doesn't eat gluten
Yeah.
because they think it's bad for them.
I'm a white girl now. Isn't that fun? So, okay. We did get some questions over on Twitter, and I think we should just do one really quickly, and then we'll probably end this, because usually these are going to stick around, like, what, half an hour or so?
I think probably about half an hour. I think we should probably...
Absolutely not.
That's probably not going to work.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that we should probably end every podcast with, like, a couple questions.
That sounds like urine.
I am urinating. I think we should end every podcast with, like, a couple questions from Twitter. Mm-hmm. And if you guys want to ask questions, you go to hashtag OTCZ topics.
Yeah.
And then we just check that, and we use our questions. Or you can just ask FM, too. That works, too.
Also, really quickly, before we get into the questions, if you guys like this and eventually down the road want more podcasts than one a week, then check out our Patreon, which is patreon.com/OTCZ, and you can basically donate money, you get rewards, and once we reach a certain monetary amount, we'll figure this out sometime in the near future.
Yeah.
We're going to upload more podcasts.
Yeah, and there's going to be videos, constant videos on our YouTube channel.
Yeah, so...
Every week there's going to be, like, some, like, BuzzFeed stuff or some Tinder stuff, or I take over Ashley's Tinder and I start talking to guys. And
it's so funny.
Yeah.
It's so funny. So if you want to see the video parts, if you want to see our pretty faces, go over there.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's do a couple of quick questions.
Yeah, what kind of questions do you have?
This. So some people sent in some really good topics.
Okay.
So first one here is, how would you get away with murder? Yeah.
First off, let's figure out, like, who I'd want to kill.
Okay, so let's say it's someone who, like, really fucked with your family. Like, it's a horrible person.
Like,
it's
an ex-boyfriend of my sister that beat her.
Yes.
Boom. That would just, like, set off a trigger.
Exactly
I would murder that person.
Yes.
What I would do, because I wouldn't want to just, like, shoot them.
No.
Like that, what's the fun in that?
Okay, but is the goal to get away with it or just to kill them in the slowest way possible?
I'd also want to get away with it because I don't want to go to jail.
Okay.
I don't think I'd do well in jail.
So we got to cover, like, disposing the body, too.
Yeah, so what I think I would do, I would have to, like, I'd probably take the body down to, like, Drumheller and just toss it off a cliff because, like, nobody goes out there.
Yeah.
And the people that do, like, wouldn't care.
No, they'd be like, oh, another body.
They'd be like, a dinosaur skeleton.
Looks a lot like a person, but it's not. It's a dinosaur.
Yeah, it's called a humanoid. Yeah, that's probably what I would do, because, like, nobody goes out there. And that's, like, probably, like, the most remote place, like, around here.
I don't think I would do, like, poison or anything, which I know is the female way to do it. Like, I know, okay.
I would do, like, full-on bat. Like, I would just bat.
I don't think I'm strong enough to do that. Like,
you probably are. Like, if they didn't fight back, like, if you just kept on swinging.
Like, if I was just, like, sit still.
Yeah, stay still.
Like,
just,
okay.
But if they're, like, tied to a chair, you could probably kill them.
Probably. Well, I don't know. I think I would, like, suffocate them or something, you know? Because then there's not really any sort of evidence. They just stopped breathing.
Well, but there's, like around the neck, and there's evidence, or, like...
Well, no, like, with a plastic bag over their head.
Or use ricin.
Oh, yeah.
If you use ricin, then there's no chemical in there. There's no... It's
okay.
their...
God, Breaking Bad taught us so much.
Yeah, no kidding. It's, like, Walter White up in this shit.
Like, sometimes I think about it, and I'm like, if someone, like, killed someone... Like, I could pull a Dexter, I think. You know,
just
like...
chop them up, drain all the blood, so there's no, like, DNA.
See, what I meant by that was, like, I could probably kill someone who, like, raped and murdered someone who I love.
I probably couldn't kill somebody.
I feel like I would be the good accomplice. Like, if you watch How to Get Away with Murder, there's the accomplices who know how to keep their shit together, and then there's the ones who are like, we're gonna get caught. Oh my god, this is so scary.
Yeah. See, I'd be a good accomplice, but I don't think I could actually do the killing.
No, I would be a better accomplice.
I have a hard time actually hurting people, though.
Except for me emotionally.
Yeah, I mean, emotionally I can hurt anybody.
Yeah.
That doesn't hurt me at all. But, like, actually, like, punch... Like, I haven't punched somebody in a very long time.
Not since elementary school.
Yeah. Well, no, I punched a couple of people in, like, junior high and stuff. But, like... And actually, like, the beginning of high school.
Yeah.
But I haven't, like, punched...
like, recently also.
And, like, that guy downstairs who keeps, like, playing his music really loud.
Oh, so annoying.
I'm like, stop doing
I
that.
was like, literally, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. I punched his kid just to send him a message.
You punched his, like, child, his newborn. You're like, listen.
Yeah. Listen. Keep playing music. I'm gonna punch your kid again.
Listen. Okay, we have one more quick here.
Okay.
A guy asked for my number, and we were texting on and off for about a week, and then he stopped and hasn't talked to me since. I see him every day at school. What should I do?
Huh. So he just started ignoring her.
Yeah.
Okay, Steve and Melissa.
Stop.
I mean, it's not your problem.
No. Like,
right?
Why would you put energy into someone who's not putting energy into you? I understand it's frustrating because I have totally been that person where it's like, they're not texting, but I will make them remember why they liked me. But you just can't do that.
Yeah, no, you can't do that.
Your time.
And it's just like, it just you look bad doing that.
You look desperate.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
You just have to, you just go away, and then eventually they'll come back to you.
Yeah, and if they don't, why would you want to waste your time? Like, this is good advice that I saw on Tumblr. Just cut contact with them. Don't text them. Don't do anything for 3 days. If they don't reach out to you at all, they're not worth your time. Because do you want to go after and chase after someone who's not going to try to get in contact with you at all?
I don't know if I've, like, I don't know, like, even Mitch. I don't think since we graduated, because we don't really see each other that often, because we went to, like, school together and stuff. But since we graduated, I don't know if there was, like, a 3 or 4 day period where I didn't talk to Mitch, which is, I'm pretty sure there hasn't been.
Because you guys are in love. Oh my god, they're kissing. That's so cute.
Like, Jamie, obviously, I talk to her every day.
Yeah, his girlfriend.
Because I live with her.
Yeah.
And I see her every day.
I talk to my dog every day.
But, like, friends that you, like, or, like, people you want to, like, you just talk to them.
Yeah.
If you don't talk to them for, like, a couple days, it's like, fuck, I always want to text them.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know. I'm bad at texting. I don't like starting conversations.
I don't really like texting either. I kind of just send, like, GIFs to Mitch all the time. We kind of send GIFs back and forth.
As you should. You should always send GIFs.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know. I don't like
texting. You say GIF or GIF?
GIF.
GIF.
Because it's a G. It sounds like a G.
It's not like it's GIF.
It's GIF. It's not GIF.
Yeah. GIF. Yeah, okay. It's
GIF?
GIF? Technician Mitch says GIF. I say GIF.
Absolutely incorrect.
I say GIF, but it's GIF.
I'm pretty sure it's GIF. It's not peanut butter. It's not Giphy. It's Jiffy.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
so just ignore it.
Just
get him out of your life. He's a piece of shit.
Yep, 3 days. I think the 3 day rule is right.
3 day rule is good.
Yeah.
We might. Yeah, if you have topics, but if you have longer topics, should they send it to our email or?
Yeah, you can email us. We have OTComfortZone@gmail.com.
Is that? Oh, I've never been on that.
We have OutsideTheComfortZone@Outlook.com. That's
Send
probably
it to that one.
yeah, do that one.
Send it to that
OutsideTheComfortZone@Outlook.com.
And then we might do like question episodes because we might like pre-film some of these sometimes, especially with finals coming up.
Yeah.
So we might. So just send us questions.
But we also kind of want to talk about like current stuff too. So I mean, we're not going to pre-film for the entire year because there's always going to be stuff that comes up.
Exactly.
Like Trump might win, so we're gonna have to talk about that for a while.
So yeah, make sure that you guys go check out our Patreon, and we will talk about the patrons next time because we did upload our last video on the YouTube channel, and we shouted everybody out there. And basically, we won't be able to link anybody here, but...
Well, we can. There's a description. Is there a description? Yeah, I don't know how long it's going to be, but we'll figure it out.
Okay, so anyways, we will shout them out next time, and if you guys want to go check out the Patreon, that would be awesome. If you want to check out our Twitter, it's OTComfortZone. If you want to check out...
OTComfortZone. We tweet.
Oh, we do. We've been tweeting a lot more.
We Snapchat quite a bit, too.
Oh, yeah. So my Snapchat is Youngie19. Justin's is Creepy Turtle.
Creepy Turtle.
Yeah. And Instagram is Youngie19 Creepy Turtle. Just search those things all over the internet, and you'll find us.
My Instagram is not Creepy Turtle. Do not search that. You won't find
Is it Justin VFX?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Anyways, you'll find us. Just like put some effort in.
Yeah, just creep. You'll find us.
All right.
Just do it.
But like, thanks for watching.
Thanks for listening.
For watching with your ears.
For watching with your ears.
I need to pee so bad.
Yeah, I need to go to sleep.
We need to do some of these drunk, I think.
Yeah.
This will be fun.
Everyone. And then you can figure out how to get home.
I don't know how to get home already. I can't do it.
Mitch can drive you home every day.
Okay, great.
Every time we do one of these, Mitch can drive you home because he'll be drunk.
And
then he can take advantage of you.
Mitch won't do that. He's a champion. Are you Snapchatting right now?
No.
Oh. He's Snapchatting. He's like, I'll totally take advantage of her.
Okay.
Sitting where he's like, sitting in the corner just jerking.
That was
okay.
a masturbation noise.
Yeah, it was masturbation with your mouth. Okay.
It's a blowjob.
Thanks for listening, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.